All right. So we are here again. All right. So we are here again. Okay. So if you're here, all right. It's another Tuesday. Okay. So if you're here for our weekly live question and answer session. Okay, so it's another Tuesday. Okay. So if you're here for our weekly live question and answer session. Okay, so Tuesday. Okay. If you're here for our weekly live question and answer session. Okay, so so you're welcome wherever you're catching on the program from. It's another Tuesday. We're here to discuss the progress of your business. And it's our pleasure to always do this, to be able to help as many people as possible to get their business in the right shape. And my name is Charles Nwahiwe. I'm going to be your business coach for this session. As always, Joy is joining us. You're welcome, Joy. You're welcome. So wherever you are welcome. You are welcome. Wherever you are welcome. 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 So Joy, you're welcome. It's a pleasure having you on the program. I'm happy for you and the progress you're making in your business. Yeah. So good to see you, Joy. You can unmute and talk. Yeah, sure.
Okay, good to see you too. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. So how are you doing? How is everything? How is business?
Thanks, sir.
Okay, that's great. That's great. I'm really excited on the progress you're making in your business. It's quite lovely. It's quite lovely. Yeah. Okay. So would you want to, in the course of today's program, would you want to probably show us any of the items you may have acquired for your business, or would that be some other time, or you want to do that today?
Not today, sir.
No problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. That's beautiful. So, what will you say will be your biggest business issue at this point in time?
The fund. Like one of the reasons I've not utilized the fund is still in my account because
Okay. Okay.
the things I wanted to buy, the funds will not be enough. So that's why I've not used it yet. So I'm just waiting if I can be able to gather more funds to be able to buy the things I want to buy. So I've not
Oh,
utilized it yet.
oh, that's interesting. It's good to hear that. So share with us, what are you looking at in terms of the fund, that from your business plan? What were you looking at in terms of being able to acquire the items you needed?
Okay. The location I was using, the location I had that I was using before, the location I something came up and the location is no longer available due to the time. Like I was not able to make payments on time, so I have to now look for a new location. And in my place, to get it, I need a location that is close to business area, that is easily accessible, not just any kind of location. So the location I was using before was having some issues, so I needed to change location. So that was one of my major challenge.
Okay, okay, that's fine. That's quite a challenge too for very many businesses. So it's quite understandable. Well, I hope you're still pushing forward to probably, so from what you're saying, the money available to you now, if you're able to go for another location, you will not be able to probably get other items. Is that if I'm hearing
Yeah,
you?
yes. That's why I've not used it yet.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, well, basically is usually a challenge for um, when you need to pay for so many things, pay for accommodation, pay for buy equipment and all of that. So it's usually not quite easy. It's always a bit of a challenge, but I think it's a challenge that is surmountable. Yeah, it can be taken care of with time. So talk to us again, especially for the benefit of those who may see the video after now. What was the business you wanted to go into again?
Okay, it's about training, like training on soft skills. I carry out other computer services as well.
Okay, a training center.
Yes. For those that want to go into programming.
Okay, for those that want to go into programming. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So, so basically, you need to get an office, and then you need to be able to get computer systems.
Yeah, I have just two. I have two of my own. Like I have two systems that I'm using.
Okay, you have some systems already.
Yes, I have two systems. One, there's one Toshiba and one Sony system that I was using before.
Okay, 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 okay. That's interesting. So at the moment, is there any way that you you're able to do it probably on a much lower scale?
Okay, for what before the like after the program, what I did was on my own part, I get to upskill to be able to if you can't give what you don't have, right? So
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
part, I decided to take on more courses to upgrade myself. I went for a boot camp, a software engineering boot camp to get more skills. Currently, I'm doing Java software engineering. Like I write Java programs, and so I want to be able to. If I'm teaching somebody, I know that I have the skills, and then I'm sure that they'll be able to get impact from me. So after I left the program, I decided to enroll for more courses and go for a program that will help me to not just the skills I have before then were basically just the web development, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and all that. So I wanted to add more. That those ones were just majorly for the front end. So I
Yeah.
wanted to have skills that would be able to work on back end as well. And thus far, since I started my program November last year, and I've been able to get acquire more skills, expand my knowledge in the area of back end development. I've been able to build programs, build some projects of my own. I can actually send you my GitHub to see the projects I've been able to work on by
Oh, that'll be
myself. So,
lovely. I'll be quite excited to see that. That'll be lovely.
okay.
And I'm actually happy that you have gone for upgrading, because that's usually a bit of a challenge sometimes, in trying to, especially for the business like yours that require some specialist form of knowledge. So I think I'm going to be able to acquire more skills. For me, is actually is a win-win in your business, if you ask me. So that will, in my thinking, that will help you to be able to broaden, what you're able to deliver. So for me, that's fine. So basically, you are looking at being able to earn money from training others in the skills you have acquired, and possibly from also being able to execute jobs if jobs in that area come to you, correct?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So that's good. You're doing well. It's not always easy, but with the way you're going, I think you're doing well. So if you ask me, you can actually pat yourself on the back and say, Joy, I'm doing well. Yeah.
Thank you.
Then what I would suggest is that this particular phase now, that it shouldn't take too long. What I mean is, if even though um, running, so doing a part of this business now, for example, offering those services and then being able to, okay, I can see Gifts Solomon, Gifts, good morning, good, and Kingsley Peters, good morning. So for Gift and Kingsley, I have Joy on the Zoom, and we're talking about her business. And so if you can hear us loud and clear, probably you could just type a 1 in the chat for Gifts, and for Kingsley, you could just type a 1 in the chat. So Joy, what I'm actually saying is that, yeah, training is part of your business. However, being able to offer the services you are currently offering, let me put it another way, the services that you have been able to acquire more skills. Yeah, packaging them is also a business of its own. So point I'm trying to make is that, yes, you've not gotten a space where you can use for the training, but offering those skills you've acquired is actually something you can do for your bedroom. Yeah. So
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
exactly. Go
I
ahead.
wanted to say that too. I'm also looking at because most of some of the courses I had to do. I actually had to do them online. Like I'm
Yeah.
always online for money all night, all day. I'm always online due to the program and the training
Yeah.
courses and all that. So I'm actually also looking at an online platform as well to be able to allow more people, like so that if they can't come physically, they can actually connect virtually and get access to my courses.
Yeah,
So I'm
definitely.
really looking at that aspect too.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So in that regard, that means you can actually run the business virtually, without even,
Yes, yes.
yes. Okay. That's good. That's good. I'm happy you are thinking broadly, and and that's something I want to encourage everybody. Kingsley, yes, Kingsley said that they can hear us. Gift is saying she can hear us as well. And Favor, you've just joined. Favor, you're welcome. Good morning. Yeah. So for those of you who have joined us on YouTube, I'm here with Joy on Zoom, and we're actually x-raying her business. But if you have any question, for those of you on YouTube, if you have any question, if you have any comments or anything you want us to probably also look at, you can just drop it on the chat section, and I'll be able to take it up from here. So Joy, yeah, I like the way you are also approaching it, because for me, a lot of businesses are actually going remote these days,
Yes, yes, yes. Like
Yeah.
the organization I'm interning with right now to be able to gain hands-on experience on development, it's remote. Like I do it
Mhm,
remotely.
mhm.
That's so it's something that if you have access to a computer system and internet, you can do it anywhere.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. So I hear you. I hear you loud and clear. You you are not sitting back waiting for more funds, but with the funds you've gotten, you've been able to acquire new skills to enrich what you already have, and you are also using it to also be able to redirect your business plan. One thing about your every business is that business plans are not static. They can always change depending on the situation on ground. So I want to encourage everybody, yeah, not just only Joy, who is on the call here with me, but Gift Solomon, Kingsley Peters, Ruru Favor. I want to encourage everybody and every other person, and even those that may be catching us on Facebook as well. Um, I just want to encourage everybody to please try your best to be able to keep your business plan, um, to make it flexible enough to be able to meet the needs in the marketplace. So if there is a need for a change, it will just be a question of being able to redirect your business, because you are there to always solve a problem. And if your business is not solving a problem, that means you are not in business. And as long as you're solving a problem, it doesn't matter if it is the problem you started off with, or a problem that along the line you have veered into. It doesn't really matter. The most important thing that matters is that you are able to figure out the problem you are solving. So for me, that's all that I can say, that for if anybody follow it in that regard, then definitely you'll be able to make progress. Okay, so lovely to hear that, Joy. I want to encourage you. Don't relent. Keep pushing. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Getting started is one of the hardest parts of business. Being able to get started, being able to also grow from the level where you are to the next level is also not really easy. Like for those who did sciences in school, you will agree with me that when it comes to physics. I remember in my secondary school physics, yeah, we learned about the laws of motion. And so an object will be wherever you keep it until a force acts on it, So for me, I think that is really, really what also happens in business until that external force acts on your business. And because of that external force, it appears you're putting in a lot and you're seeing little result, but actually those results will actually pay off. Yeah, so, all right. Um, based on what you have just told us, Joy, another thing I will also tell everybody generally is that um, being able to gather more skills, acquire more skills is actually the key. Not just skills in the specialist field where you are operating, but skills and business skills as well. For example, being able to improve on one's, I was having a discussion within this week with someone, and the person was, you know, having difficulties being able to bill his services correctly. And so these things are actually skills that need to be learned by every business person. So sometimes you may shortchange yourself because some other people are charging, let's say 10,000 for a service, for example, and you want to get customers, you want to charge, let me assume like 8,000. There's always a reason why people charge 10,000. If so many people are charging 10,000, that means there's something in it that makes them to charge 10,000. It could be that is just the break-even point. And so if you don't do your calculation very well, and you are not careful, it's possible to undercharge. And if you undercharge in that regard, you discover that you may not be able to make much. Okay, so for those of you who are on YouTube, anybody want to ask a question? Yes, Machi, good morning, you're welcome. Madinachi, you're welcome, good morning. Yeah. One other thing I want to just share with everybody is the way things are going in the country. The way things are going in the country, ensure that any investment you're making with the little resources you have, ensure that you are careful how you're going about it. What I mean by that is this. The challenges in the economy, so the financial squeeze is getting tight and tight and tight. There's a lot of squeeze going on. And some businesses are laying off staff here and there. And it's possible that businesses may not be forthcoming like before. It's possible that businesses may not be forthcoming like before. So I want to encourage everybody to, the little resources you have, ensure that you actually channeling them very well, channeling them correctly, because the way it is, inflow may not be as generally planned or expected. So there is need for caution. If you get money, if you have inflow, if people pay for your products and services, so you are careful how you spend, how you pay for other things around your business. For example, if you have two locations you're paying for. I'm just using it as an example. You have two locations you're paying for, and so your business runs in two locations, and you have done your calculations, and you have discovered that one of those locations are not actually as profitable as you would wish for it to be. So basically, you need to be able to ask yourself if you should keep on paying for the second location. Yeah. So because we are in the era where income and inflow may not be generally as planned or expected, until the economy stabilizes, until the economy come out of the doldrums where it is now, everybody will just need to be very careful in terms of how you spend your resources. So I just thought I should, just drop that there. But if anybody has anything you want us to look at more closely, then we can take it up from there. Yeah, Clement Peter, you're welcome. Good morning. Clement Peter, you're welcome. Okay, so I was just saying that in struggle to have income, inflow in your business, then also struggle to have as little outflow as possible. But whatever outflow is going out, let it be on things that are very necessary for the run of your business, for the growth of your business. Anything that may not be so, will I say, anything that may not, that you can do without now, just go ahead and do without it. Yeah, because the economy is such that businesses are being very cautious and very careful. All right, so that is on that. All right, so for the people who are on YouTube, I can see all of you. Yeah, so give Solomon, how are you doing? From what we discussed last week, you mentioned you were able to get some light. So what are the developments this week? Kingsley Peters, what's the new developments? Madinachi, what's the new development? Favor, what's the new development? Clement Peter, what's the new development? Endurance Pauline, you're welcome. What's the new development? What is going on in your business? What do you want us to help you out with? So you can just drop them on the chat, or if you want to join me and join on Zoom here, why not? You can also just follow the Zoom link and be able to join us. Probably I'll just drop. Okay, Amicable Favor is also here with us. You're welcome. I'll just drop the Zoom link on the chat section of WhatsApp so that those who may want to come on board can join us in that regard. Okay. Achigamonye Amarachi, you are welcome. Achigamonye Amarachi, you are welcome. Is there anybody that wants to show us a bit of some of the equipment you mentioned you bought? If yes, then follow the Zoom link and put on your phone camera and then show us what you've been able to do in that regard. We are preparing for second tranche. For those of you who have received first tranche, those who haven't received first tranche will also get it. That's a promise that everybody will surely get theirs for Share Livewire training. Livewire will always keep to their word. Sorry that it may have come late for some of you, but definitely it will come. Definitely it will come. So if you are in that category, I want to encourage you to be hopeful. You will surely get it. Then for those of you who have gotten your first tranche, you have deployed it, and you want to show us, for example, as me, you have equipment, you want to show us the equipment, that's fine. Just put on just join on Zoom. I have dropped the Zoom link also on the YouTube chat. Join on Zoom, and you can be able to show us what you have. All right, while we're doing that, so Joy, for you that is here with me, yeah, so is there any other thing that probably you may want us to look at in your business? For example, how are you doing your marketing presently? Since basically the skills you have acquired now, you need to be able to showcase them, through the jobs you will likely get. So how are you doing your marketing, Joy?
So I didn't get you.
Okay, I'm talking about how are you presently marketing your business now, considering that you may rely more probably on the online market. So how are you presently marketing your business in terms of help, getting people to know what you are able to do?
Okay, I discovered that most software engineers and those that want to go into engineering, they are mostly on LinkedIn. Like they mostly it's not some like the advertisement platform I'm thinking of using is not the usual Instagram and TikTok and all that. I'm thinking of focusing more on LinkedIn, like more of the market, those that love going into tech. They focus more on LinkedIn, and I'm thinking of doing it in that direction.
Okay, so if I hear you correctly, you um, you are looking at using LinkedIn to do more of your marketing, if I hear you correctly.
Yeah, recently I was trying to upgrade to premium. I want to because I discovered that with premium I can have access to a lot of other features like the sales navigate that can be able to reach a very wide community of people. So for some while now, I've been trying to make payments online for the premium platform, but I've been having a lot of challenges because Nigerian cards were not working. So I've, I've not been able to make my payment subscription for the LinkedIn Premium because I've tried like three different cards. They are not working. Like they require me to use a dollar card. So I'm working on that.
Okay. Yeah, making payments now is a big issue in our country. Making payments is a big issue in our country, and it's quite, it's, businesses are facing a lot in the country. Businesses are facing a lot. So if you can open a DOM account and get a dollar card. Some banks too, you don't need to open a DOM account for you to get a dollar card for some banks. I think a bank like UBA, I think, yeah, and one other bank too, you can just go, they have this special type of card that they can just give you even if you don't have a DOM account. But because you are in business and you will keep going further and further, higher and higher, if you can get a DOM account, it's still a plus. It's still a plus. It will be useful. Like some of the applications I use, even as we are talking, some of the applications I use, I had to pay for them, even though they know I'm in Nigeria, and so they show me the amount in Naira, but I still can't pay with my Naira card. So I have to pay with my dollar card, and
Exactly. They showed me the amount in Naira, but I couldn't pay with my card.
Yeah, those are part of the issues we are facing in the country. It's part of the issues we are facing in the country. So I want to encourage anyone that may have to make purchases online, buy apps, buy applications, buy training, pay for training, pay for several things here and there. Being able to get a dollar card might just be a plus. Might just be a plus. So think about that, work towards it, and I'm sure that it will help. And yeah, you mentioned about LinkedIn. Yes, LinkedIn is very good because most of the people on LinkedIn are mostly professionals who are either working in organizations or are looking for how to get into organizations of those nature. So it's mostly like, let's say, a hub of professionals. So I think it's a good idea for you to channel your marketing for your line of business towards LinkedIn. I use, in addition to LinkedIn, I also use Twitter a lot. I use Twitter a lot, and I also discovered that there are a couple of opportunities too in terms of being able to get clients out there. I see a lot of people advertise things on Twitter, and I also see a lot of people do, engage other people in business on Twitter as well. So Twitter is also an option, yeah, but LinkedIn for your line of business, yeah, might be a better option, But of course, you can't rule out any other platform. You can, as many platforms as you are able to keep pushing your services, of course, is always a plus. Yeah, so I have a comment from Gift Solomon. Gift is saying that with regards to the pricing of her products, that the cost of production keeps increasing. It keeps increasing, and she's saying that it's a major challenge for her. So that she's that all she gets is indirect complaints from those that help her in distribution. Yeah, you're welcome, Bob Manuel. You are welcome. It's nice having you on the call. You are welcome. So for gifts, the soaring prices of gift items is a major issue for her. Okay, so so she said that she has tried reducing the cost of production with regards to packaging, that most customers prefer the container than the pouch. To solve this, that she intends to create a WhatsApp community for her customers. So Gift, I think you're on the right track, and I think you're making the right moves. And I think that once you are able to figure out what your customers want, once you're able to figure out what your customers need, once you're able to figure out, and you discover that is not what you're offering, of course, you can always make a change. And so Gift is saying that she wants to create a WhatsApp group, and that the essence of creating the WhatsApp group is to have a direct communication with customers that she cannot reach. So Gift, I think this is a very lovely idea. I want to encourage you, because if you're able to hear directly from your customers, if you're able to touch base with them, if you're able to engage with them directly, it's always good, it's always lovely, it's always a good thing. And it will be a plus for you in your business. Now, so Gift is also saying that in her current price, to some extent, is not favorable due to constant increase in expenses, and continuously increasing the price gets customers to also complain. Yeah, so Gift is asking what she can do. Well, Gift, the challenges you're facing is actually what most businesses are facing. Most businesses are facing that challenge, that instability, that uncertainty in being able to plan properly, because you are not sure what the next changes will be that will affect your price. And of course, you can trust customers to complain if there are increment in prices. Think about it. We all are actually customers for one product or service. So the way we react is also the way our own customers also react if there are changes towards the higher end in our businesses. So I can see Bob Manuel, do you want to show us something? Yeah, if you want to show us your shop, I can see your shop. I can see things stuck there. Maybe you can unmute and then talk to us. You can unmute and talk to us and explain what you have there. Then I'll come back to gifts. Let me hear Boma. So Boma, can you unmute? Okay, great. So talk to us, Boma. I can see your shop.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. I want to sincerely appreciate Neokecci and share Livewire for this great opportunity. Indeed, when the money I was anticipating for this money to come since last year, and behold, God, who is a perfect planner, when the money came, I was in really dead need of it, especially in my business. So it was really a boost to my business. I'm into foodstuffs and frozen business. So my business program during the lifestyle program was fish farming. So my plan was, if I'm able to establish it, it's also part of my business plan. The name of my business is JB Appellate Concept. It's part of JB Appellate Concept Fish Farming Establishment. But because of the limitation in the fund, the available fund, I have to push it into my frozen business because it's part of my frozen shop, and sales have been wonderful, especially during this financial crisis period, cashless policy period. Business has been wonderful. I have a POS in my shop where people come, they buy all that they need and use your card to pay. So there's no much challenge for now. Business is doing fine.
Okay, that's lovely, Boma. It's lovely to hear that business is moving on, and I'm also happy that you were able to add this part of the business, probably that was not specifically featured in your business plan. So, because the essence of the whole idea is to be able to survive in business, and where it becomes necessary to do some adjustments here and there in your business plan, in your services, in your products. Why not? It's always a welcome idea, because it's always better to have progress than to have no progress. So I'm happy for you. And so let me get you very well. You're saying that when your fish pond comes on stream, that you also intend to sell the frozen ones in your shop. Did you mention that?
Yeah. Yes, because I might not be producing all the products that I have. So at least there should be a variety of products. I'll be into catfish production and tilapia. What about croaker, shiny, and all that are also in high demand? So I also have to be maintaining that aspect. That is why I mentioned that. Hello, sir. Hello. 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 Hello.
Since he's having a network challenge,
Okay.
yeah, since he has gone off as though he's having network challenge.
Money.
Yeah. At a point, I lost my network. At a point, I lost my network. It's fine. It's fine. Sorry for keeping you waiting. Sorry
Okay,
for
sir.
keeping you waiting. Yeah. So okay. So sorry. Before network intervened, but you were saying that what you have at the moment, that what you have at the moment will also serve as an outlet for your frozen fish when your fish business comes on stream, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so but right now, do you sell any of the fish from other suppliers?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's fine. It's good that you're making progress. Any progress is always better than no progress. As long as you are moving forward, that's the most important.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Okay, sir, but I have a question.
Okay,
Thank you, sir.
ahead.
But I have a question. Okay, my question is, yes, I propose a fish farm establishment, but since I'm using the money for still a frozen, which is also fish is still involved, is it going to be a problem in terms of inspection and the disbursement of the next tranche of payment?
Oh, okay. The most important thing that we are looking for is that you are in business. That's the most important thing.
Okay, okay, sir.
If you change your line of business along the line, it is also part of business because nothing is static when it comes to business. Nothing is stamped on stone that it must be this way. You are responding to the need in the marketplace. So as you respond to that need in the marketplace, you are able to know how to move ahead. So moving ahead could be adding other services. It could be changing the services you're offering or the products, or it could come in different ways. So it's not really a problem. The best course of action is to get into something rather than waiting and doing nothing. So I would say, let not your heart be troubled.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right, sir. I have a question. Based on what you said.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes. Must it be something related to your business plan? Like you mentioned, changing your business is not a problem. What if it is something maybe entirely different from your business plan? Would it also count?
When you say very different, how different is very different?
Okay, let's say someone applied for, let's say, fish farming, and along the line, maybe due to some unforeseen occurrence or some things he didn't perceive in initially, he decided to change his line of business, maybe to poultry business. So that's what I mean by changing the line of business.
Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, it is never a problem. It is never a problem for you to change your line of business. It's never a problem because part of the training you had during the Livewire training, part of the training you had was also for you to be able to understand how businesses can respond to the needs in the marketplace. That was part of the training you had. And so the problem you are solving when you come to a point where you need to continue to, will I adjust even the problems that you solve. When you come to that point, then it becomes of doing what the market is asking from you. It becomes an issue of being able to respond to the market. It becomes an issue of being able to offer the customer segment you are targeting what they need. So if you do that, you are perfectly okay. We as Livewire trainers, or even the Livewire team itself, there is nobody that is fixated on a particular business that because you wrote a computer engineering business, now you're no more doing computer engineering. No, nobody is fixated on that. So as you update your business plan, as you update, that's why we're having these sessions we're having now, trying to know where any person is, trying to understand what's happening in your business, trying to understand where you're making changes, trying to understand how you're moving. That's why we're doing what we're doing. So like I told Boma, I'm also telling you, Kingsley Peters, let not your heart be troubled. Okay.
All right, sir. Thank you very much for yes, buddy.
Okay, so Kingsley, so far, how far have you gone so far?
Hello, sir.
Yes, I say, how far have you gone so far?
Okay, sir. Though I've been able to acquire some equipment for my business because I'm into that's the recycling of the rice hull, turning them to fertilizer. So I've been able to get some of the equipment that will enable me to do that. Though the cash crunch affected me somewhat, but I've been able to gather some of those major equipment I've been needing for that. So that has also enabled me to produce some of those biochars that I'll be needing to push out there in the market.
Okay, so at any point when it is convenient for you, you can also, just like Boma put a video and showed us her shop, at any point when it becomes convenient for you, even if it's not today, you can always also do the same. You know, put on your video, show us those equipment, show us how it's progressing. You know, we are happy that you all are making progress. That's our joy and our happiness. Okay, so Uncle Collins is saying that his catfish is doing well and is growing gradually. So what I have just told Peter Kingsley is also what I'm telling you, Uncle Collins, that anytime it becomes convenient for you and you are ready to show us your pond, your catfish, we'll be happy to see it. Yeah, we'll be very happy to see it. Then, so back to you now, Give Solomon. Yeah, I was talking about the challenges you were having in your pricing. I think I'll just end with it. Like I always promise, I try not to keep all of you too long on the call. So, Gift, I will just end with this, that you do not, as a business person, and you depend on suppliers for the products that you sell, you have no option. If the price go up, you have no option, you have to go up because you can't run at a loss. And where there is pushback from your customers, then you can also begin to think about how to be able to get more customers into your network, because the business that is workable is a business that can run at a profit. And a business that can run at a profit means that you have customers that you are tending to. Yeah, that's the business that can run at a profit. So you have customers who are willing to pay the right price for you to be able to give them the products or the service. So if you don't have customers who are willing to pay the right price, it becomes a problem, it becomes a challenge. So two things is, one, go ahead and increase your prices where need be, of course, but you do it as compassionate as possible, because you know you're dealing with your customers. But where your customers can no longer afford your prices, that means you need to look for new customers. Yeah. In fact, every business continually also look for new customers, because that is what keeps your business alive. Because sometimes customers come, customers go. A customer might be with you for a very long time, and at some point, the needs of the customer may change. If the needs of that customer changes and the customer doesn't need your product or service again, you can't kill yourself. You have to keep marketing and reaching out to new customers. Yeah, you're welcome on the Zoom call. Mwabo Collins, Chukwemeka, you're welcome. Can you hear me, Collins? Collins, you need to tap the screen of your phone where you have audio. Then you tap enter audio, so that you are, because there is no audio, we can't hear you. So you need to tap your screen. If you can hear me, Collins, you need to tap on your screen and activate your audio. If you tap on your screen, you will see the audio. Then you tap enter audio so that you can be able to reach out. Then Amicable Favor, that is Amarachi Achigamonye from Imo State. Amarachi is saying that her business line is poultry and fish farming. Before she received the first tranche of payment, she said that she already had fingerlings. That's beautiful. So that means by now, the fingerlings would have grown, Amarachi. The fingerlings would have grown. So at any point when it is possible for you to share videos of the fingerlings with us and your fish farm and your poultry farm, we'll be happy to see what you are doing. We'll be very happy to see it. And of course, I also advise you where that becomes possible. Yeah, Collins, I can see your hand, but I can't hear you. I can see your hand, but I can't hear you, Collins. You need to tap on your screen. If you can hear me, tap on your screen where you see audio. Then you click enter audio. Where you see audio, you click enter audio. But I can't hear you because there's no audio from your end. Okay, we are winding down the program for today. So Collins, are you able to do that? Okay, maybe you can ask someone to help you on that regard. And then you can, but I can see your shop from the video. I can see your shop from the video. Yeah. If you can just turn it around, I can see your shop. If you can turn it around. Okay, great. I can see your shop. I can see your shop. Only that I can't ask you questions because I'm not able to hear from you. Yeah, but I can see your shop. Okay, congratulations on your progress so far. Congratulations. And Congratulations, everyone who has been on the call today. Yeah, Collins, Joy, Peter, all of
I
you.
have a question actually.
Oh, okay, go ahead, Joy. Go ahead.
Okay, for my line of business, I don't know how am I supposed to show my progress. Like, am I like I don't know, like the way some persons are doing a video of their shop. Since I'm intending to now shift my focus majorly online because of the location stuff, how do I now show progress? Like, be able to show it, like make a video of it. That's what I'm.
Okay, so you are offering services.
Okay.
And because you're okay, yeah, Collins, I can hear you now. Just give me a minute. So because
Okay.
you're offering services, Joy.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Yes, you're welcome. Just give me a minute. Because you are offering services, Joy, what that means is that we may not be able to see what your business has. We may not be able to see it, but we can be able to see the effect of the business. For example, are there clients that you may have worked for? Yeah. So you cannot begin to build up your profile. You have done XYZ, you developed this web page, or you did that or that, stuff like that. So if there are clients you have worked for, you can begin to develop your profile. And some of those things may be easy to see in terms of link to so thing, link to so thing. So your profile will begin to grow. And another thing is sometimes, depending on any particular job you're also handling, it may be possible for you to get photos. For example, even though you have not started your training fully, but if at any point you're doing an informal training, for example, you can also just grab a photo of such occasions. So the point I'm trying to make, as you go about offering your services, as you go about canvassing for customers and clients, as you go about, probably if you get any customer, you go about executing and meeting the needs of those customers. Why not? You can as well also, as much as possible, to be able to capture such jobs, because they will now form part of your profile. They will form part of what you have done to show you your expertise. That's the way I want to look at it. Probably as we progress, if there are other ways too, I can also advise you along the line. Yeah. Okay, so Collins,
Thank you,
go
sir.
ahead now. Yeah.
Sir. Okay, good morning, sir.
You're welcome, Collins.
Sir, can you hear me? Okay, sir. Sir, this is my shop, and this is what I'm using. This is my nature of agrochemical.
Yes, agrochemical. Yeah. Are you the one that produced the chemical?
I import direct from company, then resell in the market.
Okay.
I buy from the company. Then resell it in the market.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I understand the business now. So more like you are a retailer, so to say, right?
Yes. I'm a dealer and a retailer.
Okay. So you also sell wholesale?
I sell wholesale. I also retail.
Okay.
Yes, because it's more of selling in cartons than liters.
Okay. So if I may ask you, are there specific chemicals you deal on? Even though they are all agrochemicals, are there specific ones that you deal on?
Yes, there are specific ones I deal on. The ones I deal on is herbicide, fertilizer, insecticide.
Okay, the herbicide is for those that want to kill weeds in the farm, right?
Yes, those that want to kill weed in the farm. And that herbicide has 2 types of herbicide. So I'm dealing with the 2 types, the one that kill fast and the one that kills slow.
Okay, then the insecticide, is it is it for indoor use, for home use, or for industrial use?
Both for home use, both for farm use.
Okay, okay.
The home use one is for mosquito, to fumigate the house against a snake, mosquito, and ant.
Okay.
Then for the farm is for crop protection and crop pest control and preservation of crops after harvesting.
Okay, then what of the fertilizers?
Yes,
the fertilizers. Do you also you source from the I think it's from the multinationals, right? That you source from, or where?
Yes, we source from the company. Then we say I also make a local fertilizer. That one is called a plant food. It's locally made here.
Okay, okay.
It's locally made here, sir.
Okay. Wow, congratulations.
Coach
Collins, congratulations. It's nice. It's nice seeing what you're doing.
Yes,
it's nice seeing what you're doing. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so I'll be looking forward to. So at the moment, your shop is right in the market, right?
Yes, my shop is in the Area International Market, 43 Bakassi Park.
Okay, okay. All right. So I wish you the best. And yeah, I know, I remember you mentioned this from the onset during the training program that you have a shop in the market. I remember that before, yeah. I wish you the best. We'll keep talking in the time to come. Yeah. Yeah. Keep pushing hard, and keep soaring.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. The last comment I want to mention is from Amarachi. Amarachi is asking a question. Amarachi is saying, is it okay to focus majorly on fish farming since the mortality rate is minimal for fish, unlike poultry, which has high mortality rate, especially when there is an outbreak of infection? Amarachi, the most important thing is that you have your market, you have your customers, you know their needs, and based on the one that works for you, the one you can make profit from, whether it's from the poultry or the fish farming, it doesn't really matter. If the fish farming is one that works for you, please go ahead. At the end of the day, we want to see you grow in business. We want to see you make profits. And that is what we're looking out for. Please just go ahead if that is what works for you. I hope that is a good enough answer. As long as you have people who patronize your fish farm, and you make more profit from it than the poultry, why not? Just go ahead and make more profit. All right, I want to thank everybody. Yeah, I think we'll spend, give or take, about 1 hour on the call. I thank everybody for being part of this call today. Every Tuesday by 10, we try to catch up on what you're doing in your business, try to respond to your questions, try to rub minds with you, try to work out solutions with you. So where you think you want to discuss any issue in your business, please don't hesitate. And you can also just drop the comment ahead of time, and then we can discuss it on our call next week, Tuesday. So I wish you the best. I wish you success. I want to celebrate you. God bless you and be with you. See you next week. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. See you next week.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Bye.